Hello viewers, welcome to Mishti's Ideas. My name is Mishti and today I'm going to share some fabulous decoration ideas for upcoming Eid. So let's get started. Eid is closely related to the crescent moon, so I'm going to make a moon decoration first. I have cut a regular cardboard into a crescent shape and then I am gluing it to a jute material that I have found at the dollar store. The material looked really modern and very cute. It has some designs on it, so I'm just going to use that. Now, once I glued the moon to the material that I cut it into a broader crescent shape, I'm cutting some slits around the material so when I fold it, it holds that curved shape. So anytime you're working with a curved shape and you need to wrap it up with something, just cut some slits around before you glue it so it holds the shape nicely. A quick note of caution here is if your kids are helping you, I would recommend for them not to do this part because hot glue tend to get quite hot and the material is a little bit weaved, so glue does come through it and they do tend to hurt fingers a little bit. So this part I would recommend for an adult to do this. Now, as you glue around, there will be some extra materials that kind of go over. So just cut them to, make sure they don't look too bulky as you do the other side. So, cut the materials as you need to. And then I'm going to use the same process on the other side too. Cut some slits and wrap it around as I go because I'm gonna hang the moon in a way that only one side will show, so I'm not being too careful on how it looks on the other side. As long as they overlap each other, I'm just gluing it in that way. But if you're gonna hang it so that they kind of twirl around, then you can cut a same piece and just glue it so that it looks smoother. But in this case, like I said, I'm not being too cautious. So as I finish gluing it all, there will be some bald spots, if I may say so, that you'll find because when you glue it, you won't be able to cover every pieces overlapping each other. So for the bald spots, all I'm doing is just cutting a shape similar to it and just gluing it on like I'm showing here. And last but not the least, the edges of the moon. So make sure they look pointy and sharp. So just gluing it on the edges, holding it for a few extra seconds to give that pointy look. And I think it looks good enough. So I'm just gonna flip it over, smooth the edges again so that the curve looks nice and crescenty. I think I used a really nice pattern here for the cardboard to cover up, and it will look fabulous once I hang it. Now before I hang it, I will use a hole puncher to make 2 holes so that it hangs in a balanced way. And there you go, our moon shape is ready. So next we are going to work on the banner. Now for the banner, I'm using poster paper and the measurement is about 3 inches by 7 inches. So I'm just making 2 holes on top where I will put the twine through to hang it, and I'm using 2 different colors of tissue papers which I will glue on top of the poster paper. So I'm just using a darker shade and a lighter shade so that once I glue them together they look really nice. And for this you could just use a regular stick glue for to glue them. Now I'm actually using the tissue papers lengthwise a little bit longer than the poster paper just for a better look of the banner. Now you can buy these banners on Etsy or other online sources, comes all done, but I think it's more fun if you just hand make them. It's doesn't take very long to make it, honestly, and I'm using very simple process to make these banners. So like I'm showing here, I'm just gluing it on top of each other, and then I will use a regular printer paper, cut them in diamond shape, and used felt pen to just write Eid Mubarak on it. And to complete the look, I threaded a piece of twine through the banners and hung it using a small hook and 3M tapes. So viewers, here is the finished product, our decoration for Eid. I think it looks beautiful, already looks festive enough that I want to celebrate Eid right now. So I'll tell you a little bit about the decorations, what we have used. The curtain lights, I actually got them from Amazon a few years back and I keep using them for various occasions. I think they completely changed the look of the room. The moon I have shown you in this video how I've made that. And the stars are also, I'll share the link for a previous video that I have used to make the star shape. We found a twig in our backyard, so we just used half of that to hang the moon and the stars. And we got the butterflies from the dollar store. Again, very little investments, but the complete look is beautiful, amazing, and festive. So Eid is a very special occasion for us Muslims, and we like to share gifts as well on Eid day. Because of COVID, we won't be able to have everybody to our house, but we'll make sure that the gifts reach them on time. So I'll show you a few of the items we have here. So I have boxed up some goodies for some of the kids. My boys made the handmade Eid card. We have more here for distribution. This is a name canvas that I have again done a tutorial before, so I'll share the link below. And then we got some other toys and stuff for them. So we'll do another video showing more Eid, special foods for Eid. I'll share another video of that soon. But please take a little bit of time and do something similar. Again, all you need is a little bit of time and effort on it, and it'll make your family's Eid a memorable one. So I hope you've enjoyed this as much as we have.